All right, I want to transition you guys to today's Second Shot Sit Down. In this series, we look for sources of inspiration, people who have taken a second shot at life. And today's guest is Jamie Kern-Lima, who you've probably seen all over the national media lately. Full disclosure, she does happen to be a friend, but I really believe that her story is one worth sharing with you. She started a little cosmetics company in her living room way back in the day. She later sold it for $1.2 billion.
What?
So we're here to get some of her business and life tips, and part of that pertains to just trusting your gut.
If we all check in with that internal knowing, we all kind of know, like deep down inside, am I in the right job? Am I in the right relationship? Is this friendship good for me? Like we have that knowing. And I feel like so many of us, we get so busy in life and we have all of our own self-doubt. And then we have, our friends and family who love us often, but they're telling us like, are you sure you should take this risk or take this jump? Or are you qualified? Or are you sure you should quit your job? Like all those things,
Yes.
Right? All of a sudden we have so much noise. We don't even hear our own gut anymore.
So Jamie is the co-founder of IT Cosmetics, and she just wrote a book called Believe It: How to Go from Underestimated to Unstoppable. And this book details how she got calm, how she learned to trust her inner knowing. And ultimately, she became the first female CEO in L'Oreal's more than 100-year history. She landed on the Forbes America's Richest Self-Made Women list. So I wanted to share part of our in-depth interview when she shared about a time when, after being at this business and trying for 3 years, she still didn't have much to show for it. She had not paid herself. Her bank account was almost empty. She was hoping this one investor meeting would be the one to help her launch and really give her a shot.
And it came down to the final meeting, and we flew in for this, and the head guy was standing about 3 feet from me in person. And he said, it's a no, we're going to pass on investing in IT Cosmetics. And I was so used to hearing no, it still hurt, but I said, okay, can you tell me why? And he goes, do you want me to be really honest with you? And I go, yes, please. And he said, I just don't think women will buy makeup from someone who looks like you with your body and your weight.
What?
And when he said this, yeah, I remember literally feeling like a lifetime of body doubt and self-doubt like flood my body. I remember watching the words come out, and I remember 2 things. Well, first, going out to my car and crying and all those things. But I actually just remember in this moment, this deep, deep gut feeling that he's wrong. And I also remember, I actually didn't even get mad at him. What I realized is, wow, because see, when I created the company, I had this dream of using real women of all ages and shapes and sizes.
So he wasn't the right alignment anyway. Like, that would have never worked.
Totally. And on top of it, I was like, oh my gosh, because I had this dream of shifting how we see images in the beauty industry. Because, right? Because I realized by getting rosacea that my whole life I've never seen, like I couldn't find products that work. And I realized, all the ads I've seen my whole life, I never see someone with rosacea or any, so
they don't use those models. Yeah.
Exactly. And so, no wonder none of the products work. And so I was like, okay, well, if I can create a product that works, let me create also a brand that shows every type of model. And so him passing on investing in my company was actually just fuel for me realizing, wow, he doesn't believe I can make him money because of my weight. He is just as much impacted by a lifetime of images seen in the beauty industry too. And I never got mad at him. It just actually gave me fuel to keep going and doing what I was doing. And fast forward 6 years, when we had millions of customers and L'Oreal acquired our company for over $1 billion, and it was in the headlines everywhere. L'Oreal released that
oh yeah,
information.
That was
huge. And that day I got an email from him, and he said, congratulations, and I hadn't heard from him in 6 years. And he said, congratulations, I'm so happy for you. I was wrong. And I learned it would have been the most successful investment in this firm's history. So my whole point is, every one of us is going to have moments in life where someone tells us, you're not enough, you're not the right fit, I don't believe in you. And those are the moments where we literally need to look our fear straight in the eye, know our faith is bigger than it, and we need to not give up, not be knocked down, but like check in with that knowing inside, the one that tells us, okay, you're supposed to keep going. And if our knowing, our gut tells us, that's what we need to put on a pedestal, not somebody else's opinion or someone else who doesn't believe in us.
Yes, Jamie, I am so thankful that she would take the time to talk to little old us and give all that inspiration. So this full episode, this is actually part of a 30-minute conversation that I really would love for you to hear if you need some inspiration in your life, if you need kind of, that reminder that there is an opportunity for you. So you can go to our website, cw33.com, or just search Second Shot Podcast on any podcast platform, and you'll be able to listen to the full interview. Her book is out. It's already a New York Times bestseller it just came out yesterday. So it's already just really doing amazingly well. And so we wanted to have a discussion around this, Ron, and, sort of take this from what Jamie's saying and ask people for their experiences. Have you ever been told you're not good enough, and then you've come around to, maybe prove somebody wrong?
Oh, right. That's a great question. Sometimes no is the only motivation to really do something. It really is a great motivator, because if you feel it inside, like you can do it, but you have some things to learn, you just have to accept that people aren't seeing that part of you. They're not seeing what you see in yourself. Listen, for as much joy as we've both had in local news, I can tell just listening to her, that would have been a box for her. She needed to break out of that box.
Absolutely. That's how we know each other. Yeah, we were news anchors together in our first market. One of us became a billionaire and one of us did not. But we're both still loving what we do. But the most important thing about Jamie, you guys, and I hope you felt that, was that she wasn't bitter toward that man.
No.
She felt empathy and said, you know what, he's victimized just like the rest of us with regard to these images that we see that are unrealistic.
That kind of understanding and empathy, I mean, those are the kinds of things that are going to break down barriers, right, when it comes to
She should find him
sexism.
And go shake his hand.
Yeah.
Tell him thank you. Sayonara, baby.
I love
so
you.
long. In the meantime, he's like, will you marry me?
I know.